June 30th, I'm just at the restaurant at the campsite. I got rained on this morning, so I packed up a bit earlier. So I'm having a cappuccino before I leave. It's turning into a bit of a cappuccino crawl now. I had 3 yesterday, but who cares? I'm on holiday. I've just left camp. I've got to do 48k. I've got to go over a mountain, about 650 meters. But it's pretty flat till Trento. I go through Trento today and I'll actually cross the route that I came up on, and then I go down into a valley that was recommended by the guy that fixed my spoke when I got a broken spoke at Lake Garda. Camping Dano, I think I'm going to. I'm not sure what this is, but it looks like some sort of military installation. I'm not sure how old it is. These openings are made, I think you can fire out of them, but it's very difficult to get an arrow or a bullet into them because they taper down. I've seen these before on castles on Discovery Channel or something. There was a little bit of information on a sign I managed to translate, and it's a fort. And I'd say it would be from World War I. Well, this is a very nice, quiet road to go into Trento. I think it might be time for an orbit. Trento is a hidden gem flanked by the Dolomites and resting on the banks of the aged river. Where centuries of history meet the vibrant hum of modern life, its cobbled streets lead to medieval architecture, while alpine peaks watch over the dynamic energy of a modern city. Whether dining on its rich cuisine or enjoying one of its many festivals, Trento is a city that seamlessly blends tradition, culture, and modern life. Look at that climb screen, that looks fun. I think Komoot wants me to go up there, and it's about 25%. God damn it. Well, it was 16, but it felt like 25. Back to 16% again. The view's getting nice. You gotta love e-bikes. That was like a 75-year-old granny. Just blew my doors off, if I had doors. Little rest. I've just got to the steep part that kicks up again, steeper. Well, it's only supposed to be 26. It feels like 32. I think it's high humidity today. Made it to the top. There's a cute little church and a nice little water fountain, which I needed because it's colder water than what's in my bottles. Well, I thought I was at the top, I'm only like halfway. That guy's going for a good run. Stoked. Picnic spot. Well, this Komoot goat track's a dead end. There's a gate here, there's a gate there, there's an overgrown little single track down there, and I'm just not doing it. Those clouds aren't looking too good. Here we are, camping Dano. Well, I had a win last night. It started raining just before I finished cooking dinner, but I had this patio from this cabin in the campsite, so I was all safe and sound. I've been lucky like that with rain at campsites. Well, 1st of July, all packed up. No rain yet. I think it's a 65% chance of rain. Top of 25 or 6. Heading to Camping Nola on Lake Garda. My plan to drone Lake Garda in the sunshine has pretty much gone out the window. But it's a ridiculously easy day. Nice and cruisy, about 32k. This should be a really nice ride this morning. It's mostly cycleway all the way to Lake Garda. And then I'll be on State Road for a little bit, about 8k to get to the campsite. And usually if you get there early, you have a much better chance of getting a spot because cyclists usually don't come in till later than me. So I should be okay. This little cycleway's great. Yes, cappuccino time. Yes. This has been a really nice ride from Camp Dano, probably down to Lake Garda. This cycleway, I think, goes all the way down to Lake Garda. Well, I'm almost at Lake Garda, or Garda. It's just down there. I'm at the bike farm. It's like a bar. I've already had 3 cappuccinos. I can't do it. That's a great little spot. It's right on the cycleway too. There's where I got my spoke fixed on the way up. Bicycle service shop behind the Quicksilver shop. And he's done a good job because it hasn't broken again. There's like 1,000 sailboarders out on that lake. Should I buzz a sailboarder with the drone? I think I have to, don't I? Well, that was a win. That made it all worthwhile, coming back the same way. If I don't get any more good footage of Lake Garda, at least I've got that. Here we are, Camp Agnola. Well, I'm at Camping Lombardi and it's back off the main road, so it should be quieter. The only problem with the last campsite I was last time was I was next to a road. Well, this place was a win. There's zero noise. There's zero road noise and lots of shade from olive trees. It's nice and flat. It's more expensive than the other one, but it's so much better. It was 26, I think, here. Camping Yellow was 17, but this is so much better. Okay, route notes. This will give you 2 different routes for road cycling and tour biking. Very different. The profile is completely different. You've got 2 mountains if you go on a road cycling setting, and on the tour bike setting you've got no big mountain here. You've still got a fairly large climb out of Trento, but this is the way I went and it's mostly cycleway. All that first bit, mostly cycleway at the beginning for the first 14k, and a bit of cycleway down here as well. Also on the descent after Trento coming down here, it tried to take me off the road a few times and they were dodgy. They looked very dodgy, the paths and single track, and I just stayed on the road. And the only other thing to keep in mind is there is a set of stairs here. This tries to take you on this nice cycleway, but you have to go upstairs to get there. You come through this roundabout and there's a set of stairs to get up onto this cycleway, and I wasn't going to take all my bags off and carry them up. I just went back to this roundabout and went straight down through the farmland here and then back onto the cycleway here. That was fine. And the next day was great. Mostly cycleway, all cycleway to Lake Garda. You can see that white lighting up there, all the cycleway. And just a fantastic route. Really enjoyed that.